this video, I'm sharing my fountain pen collection. I am by no means a fountain pen expert, but I am an enthusiast, and I have amassed a, I guess, medium-sized collection. It depends on who you ask. I have had a tumultuous relationship with fountain pens over the past many years, and I've broken up with them multiple times for various reasons. The nuances of fountain pens can be very frustrating for many people, and so I have literally sold the ones I've had, and then I've gotten back into it and sold all those, and now, I don't know, I feel like I'm in it now. So my friend purchased this beautiful display case from Levenger. It's a 20 pen case or display case. I never even considered it until he mentioned it, and then got it for me for my birthday. So I'm very pleased to have it. So I have room down here, right? This is a 20 pen capacity box. So of course, in my mind, I'm thinking, I've got to have 20 pens, right? But I do have a lifetime to fill it up. I call these my bottom dwellers because these are inexpensive pens that I don't even really care for those very much. Not because they're inexpensive, but just because I have reasons why I don't care very much for those. That might be another video. I'm just going to go, see my initials are etched in the glass. I'm just going to go through my pens and talk a little bit about each one of them. I may make this 2 videos because I don't want it to get too long. But as you can see, I don't have a lot of variety. So I have Estherbrook's Sailors and some Pilots. This is not a fountain pen. Should take this one out of here. So anyway, here's my collection. I do have one Sailor that is, I sent it off to Gina Salerno for a custom ground, and I'm really excited about that. It's a long turnaround, but her work is it's very nice. I'd never even heard of it, but I have a couple friends actually, that are sort of enablers for me, and I was introduced to her custom ground nib, and I love it. So actually, this was my first pen, my first like serious pen. So I'm not a big fan of this color purple. I do love gold accents. This is a journaler nib. I'm not going to get into how it writes, but I've considered selling this pen because it doesn't fit my collection very well as the bright purple, but the cap has some staining in it, and it's a translucent cap, and I can't figure out how to get that out, and I did buy it from a friend, so anyway, it's here. I do like writing with it, and we get fountain pens, their main purpose is to write, so if they don't write well, they are not worth having, in my opinion. So that is a Sailor, and here's another Sailor, this one and this one and this one. Love these 3 pens. This is a medium fine, and fine. So I really thought the medium fine was where it was at, but actually it's fine. Fine is where it's at. This one is the Fuki. I think I'm saying that right. And I love this kind of almost, it's a green that almost glows in a way. And then with the gold accents, and then this like tan finale. Love this pen. Love the way it writes. And I have it inked with like a dark green ink. This is probably my favorite. And this one was one that I had purchased for myself in the very beginning, and it's not my favorite. The look of it isn't my favorite. I don't know, but it is a medium fine. This is a medium fine. They are both nice to have. The medium fine nib, it's a very universal nib for Sailor, and it's a nice line that it puts down, and it's nice having 2 pens that I can ink in 2 different colors. This one is a Pilot 92, translucent body, piston filler, so you can see how much ink is in there. This pen's okay. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I won't get rid of it. It also has silver trim, which is not my jam, but this one also, Pilot, Vanishing Point. It had a fine nib in it, and then my daughter bent the nib, so I bought a new nib unit in medium, and I like the pen much better. I don't know why. I love the fine in Sailor. Not as big of a fan as the fine in Pilot. This one is a Montblanc that my family found used, and they bought it for me for Christmas. They got a really good deal on this. The cap is chipped, and I have inquired about getting that cap fixed. I found a place in the United States that will repair or replace the cap, but I haven't. So this is a really, really high-end fountain pen that I don't love. I can't tell my husband that because I think it hurts his feelings, even though he found it and he knew absolutely nothing about this brand or this pen. He just knew it was a fountain pen, and he thought, oh yeah, she'll really like that. And he's right. I do. It's just, I can't believe the experience that I get from writing with this pen that's like retails for $800 or $900. And I get it. I mean, I don't need to spend that much money for this kind of writing experience. So it's not fair for me to judge this brand based on one experience with the pen, especially since it's a used pen. But nevertheless, I'm glad I do have it. I have Montblanc ink in it in black because the company claims that you should only put their ink in their pens. So I thought I would follow their rules. I thought that would make me like the pen better, writing with the pen better, but I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me over time. And then lastly, I have two Estherbrook's. This one is the Jurassic, and this one is, I can't remember. Anyway, so this one is the piston filler. It's slightly bigger, but it's a neat pen. It's a push button, so you stick it in the ink and then push the button and it draws the ink by vacuum up into the reservoir. I don't know what it's going to be like to clean this pen. It's my hesitation on purchasing anymore until I do clean this pen and see what the experience is like. And Botanical Gardens, that's the name of this one. And this is just the regular one. It's a little bit more inexpensive than this one. So you can see there's just a slight size difference. This is a little fatter and just a wee bit longer. They're both nice. I bought this one in a medium nib, and this one is a journaler. Love that. Oh, I love that. So my two Gina Salerno journalers, and I'm going to have another one. The writing experience is so nice, just so nice with those pens. So I've considered buying the Estherbrook Blue Moon, but it feels a little excessive, right? All my holes are filled up here. All my slots are filled up. I have these, but which one of these would I put down here? It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt their feelings, but you know, that's where I'm at. I would like to try the, yes, I do have this one slot, but this is for that Sailor that's at the doctor's office, the doctor's Gina Salerno's office. So I am interested in getting an Estherbrook fine nib. I have never written with one of those, so I probably will, but the Blue Moon is sold out in fine nib almost everywhere. The piston, I can get the piston filler right now in fine nib, but I think I would almost rather have the smaller one, and it's like $50 cheaper. So anyway, that is my fountain pen collection. Let me know if you collect fountain pens.